So my name is Gareth Swain. I am the founder of Fungi Foods. We are a gourmet and medicinal mushroom farm, and we're based in Weinbauer, just outside of Carnarvon. I've had a long-standing interest in mushrooms. Started real small, like just had a little grow room, and we were just doing, a couple of kilos a week. And now we produce up to 1,000 blocks a week, and we can produce up to 300 kilos of mushrooms.
Dechreuodd Gareth dyfu madarch ar ôl i'w rieni etifeddu fferm ddefaid ei daid. A gwelodd Gareth gyfle i arallgyfeirio. Mae ganddo ddiddordeb brwd mewn ecoleg a phenderfynodd dechrau tyfu madarch exotig. I sicrhau arloesedd y fferm, mae'n defnyddio'r technoleg diweddara mwyn sicrhau bod y madarch yn medru tyfu drwy gydol y flwyddyn heb unrhyw saib mewn cynhyrchiant.
Cywain have helped me a lot, really. It's kind of great to have someone in your corner a bit. They really care about your business and it's succeeding. Obviously there's been that support, but there's also actually they've helped me financially as well in supporting with the packaging that I did. So we had a product which was basically a way of using the waste that we had. It was a way of capitalising on the waste stream that we had of lion's mane. So we had additional lion's mane, which we dried up, and then with the Cywain help, we produced a packet. We got it printed and were able to sell it in a retail environment, which was great.
Mae Gareth wedi derbyn amrywiaeth o gymorth gan y rhaglen Cywain a ariennir gan Lywodraeth Cymru. Yn dilyn y daith i ddigwyddiad masnach Blas Cymru ar ddiwedd 2023, lle dewiswyd Fungi Foods yn seren ddisglair a roddwyd mynediad rhys flaen iddo i rai o brynwyr mwyaf y Deyrnas Unedig, tarodd y busnes fargen gyda'r siop adrannol flaenllaw, Selfridges.
The trade shows that I've been invited to have been amazing. I mean, that never would have happened if I wasn't in that situation. I never would have had access to the Selfridges buyers and things like that. So, and then, I've met, had meetings with people at Marks and Spencer's through the show, Holland & Barrett, all sorts of massive retailers who, as a small businesses are typically really difficult to access. But those introductions have really helped. My product was stocked in Aldi through a kind of accelerator program that they had called Aldi's Next Big Thing. As soon as I got that, Cywain were really helpful in matching me up with people who had experience with buyers, supermarket supply chains, compliance and stuff like that, and being able to speak to those people who had that experience was really useful. Yeah, I think we've grown a lot in the last 2.5 years, and I really want to expand the product range. I think that there's so much more to come from mushrooms specifically. We're just scratching the surface. Like if we look at what's going on in the US and stuff like that, we are 10 years behind. Yeah, I just think mushrooms are just going to get bigger and bigger. I just want to continue riding that wave really and hopefully be at the forefront of it. And put Wales on the map for mushrooms, which is probably a bit of an unlikely kind of agricultural product coming out of Wales, particularly around here, but I think there's a lot of potential. A lot of the raw materials that we're using here are coming from Wales. Well, we probably go through 10 tons of wood a month, and that's coming from Welsh forests and things like that.
Nid yn unig y mae mwng llew yn fath o fadarch sy'n drawiadol i edrych arno. Mae hefyd yn arddangos nodweddion sy'n ymladd clefydau. Yn ogystal ag amddiffyn nerfau rhag afiechyd a diriwiad, profwyd ei fod yn rheoleiddio siwgr yn y gwaed, yn lleihau pwysedd gwaed uchel, ac yn cefnogi iechyd y galon ymhlith rhestr bellach o fuddion. Cynhelir astudiaethau pellach hefyd sy'n archwilio'r defnydd o fadarch mwng llew fel dewisiadau amgen posibl i drin iselder, yn ogystal ag orbryder a straen.
Mushrooms are a superfood. I personally think people should be eating much more than they already are. With the push to people eating less animal protein and just being a bit more environmentally conscious in general, mushrooms really fill that gap. Like I said, we can produce so much food in such a small space. Yeah, we grow it 365 days a year. It's not like carrots or something like that you have 1 or 2 harvests. These are being produced all throughout the year.
Os ydych chi neu rhywun dych chi'n nabod yn chwilio am gymorth ar gyfer busnes bwyd a diod yng Nghymru, gallwch cofrestru efo Cywain ar cywain.cymru.